We are unmuted. Hello.
Hi, universe.
Where's Jamie?
Right next to me.
Hi, Jamie.
Nick says hi. She's watching.
Okay, no worries. How you been doing, Chris?
Yes.
Cool. Funny enough, speaking of Jamie, I actually apparently accidentally gave her a perfect Christmas gift to, I think, one of her family members.
To one of her family members?
What was it? I sent her like a picture of mouse pads of like one of them was really cool Dragon Quest themed.
Nick says he gave one of your family members a really good Christmas gift.
Or like I gave her the idea.
She's remembering something.
Brother-in-laws, yes.
For Tyson?
No, which one did he meet? Please tell me it wasn't my dad.
No. Oops, I forgot to switch over. No. I was like saying basically, I found like a sale from Square Enix saying like, oh yeah, we have these 16-inch mouse pads for iconic JRPG box covers and stuff like that. And there was a Dragon Quest one. I was like, I know Jamie doesn't really use mouse pads, but I thought she would like at least the art of the mouse pad.
No, our son steals mouse pads.
No, I'm yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, I sent it to her, and she was just like, the Dragon Quest mouse pad looks amazing. But he also accidentally helped me find the perfect brother-in-law Christmas present.
Yeah, no, there's a perfect rendering of Midgard that is just phenomenal.
Also, Jamie's here.
Yay.
Hi, Jamie.
It is Tyson's favorite game.
Yeah, I was just like, I found that kind of funny.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely perfect. Because I don't think he has a mouse pad. I know he doesn't game a lot, per se, but he would still love it just to have as a poster thing. Ollie might steal it.
Hey, whatever works. And it's also like, what, $35? So it's not that expensive.
Not for Final Fantasy VII.
Is it more for Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah, no. Final Fantasy VII stuff tends to be rather expensive.
Well, it says on the link, it says it's like 35 for each mouse pad.
It's because Square Enix is actually good about putting prices on their stuff. Like fans. What?
I'm just saying like that's a good price. That's right.
Square Enix isn't technically evil. Like EA.
And the Nintendo a little bit.
Square Enix has issues between their developers and their corporate structure.
Mm-hmm.
The developers don't like corporate, but corporate also knows how to keep them running. So they kind of suffer it.
So I noticed, Square Enix doesn't always necessarily listen to fans, but I do know Bandai Namco likes to do a lot of fan favorite Easter eggs.
Bandai Namco can. They do fan favorite Easter eggs. It's just not
That's because
necessary.
Bandai Namco owns like everything under the freaking sun out of Japan.
Well,
Actually,
anime related specifically.
Yeah, what? Did they like cut a deal with someone or what?
Probably. With like Japan and stuff like that.
Bandai Namco did a lot of Power Rangers stuff.
Yeah, did they like cut a deal to
Pac-Man.
be able to do all this?
They
Probably.
own the toy lines.
Sure, they owned the toy line, but they just became like the biggest freaking name and producer for video games. At some point.
Well, look at the games that they released.
They have so many games. It's just published by them.
Yeah, that's true.
Good ones too.
Yeah, they actually have a very good repertoire.
Hey, Luigi.
Nobody talks about it, but if they actually did like a game service, I'm like 90% sure everybody would take it.
Yep.
Depends how well known they are.
Yeah, but Dark Souls is there.
Dark Souls is there. That's why there's a lot of hidden weird Easter eggs in the Tales games that you wouldn't expect.
Tales of Arise. I'm actually considering playing a Tales a game because
It's
like
good, but I haven't beat it.
I funny enough, I was trying to get Justin Paragon a birthday gift, and I was like looking through GameStop, and I was just like, you know what, Tales of Arise, the Tales of I think Tales of Arise that just came out.
Yes.
Yeah, Tales of Arise just came out, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this for Justin, and lo and behold, it worked. It was just like, great things.
It's good.
It's a good game.
Taking longer than planned because Spamton is rapidly becoming annoying. Jamie is just also echoing. Unfortunately, Jamie
That's 'cause
echoing.
we're right next to each other.
Yep, Jamie echoing is gonna be always a thing, Luigi, because Chris and Jamie are married and live next to each other, and literally are next to each other right now.
Yeah, our desks are like 2 feet away from each other.
Someone's playing Deltarune, I take it.
Yeah, probably. Also, hi, James.
James, you're alive.
You're over, Chris, so maybe I should just leave.
It's fine, Jamie. It's not like you're not echoing over each other. It's just that your mic picks up Chris's saying, but I don't hear Chris's voice. So you're fine, Jamie.
You gotta work on that. You gotta hear my voice.
I can barely hear Jamie though.
I can barely hear Jamie too.
You can barely hear me, but that's normal.
Jamie, you can unmute yourself.
I'm just trying to figure out how to undo the echo. It's just a matter of proximity.
It is just a matter of proximity, but that's not really something we control.
James seems to know what it means to be a big shot. Says
What?
James, did you play Deltarune?
Yeah.
Play Deltarune?
The chapter 2 and everything.
I was gonna say, what's out of it?
I mean, I have yet to play chapter 2, and I'm gonna be playing chapter 2 at some point.
I can't even play Undertale.
Why?
I don't like it.
Well, it's understandable. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone.
The characters can seem quite obnoxious if you're what kind of your sense of humor.
Yep. Depends all on the writing and also the gameplay style. And bullet hecks are not exactly for everyone. That's
What's
for sure.
that? I like Galaga. I don't know. Undertale just bugs me.
Galaga's another Easter egg in a lot of the Tales games.
Yeah, I know.
Is it?
Yeah. Especially in Tales of the Abyss.
Nobody played Tales of the Abyss.
Which is kind of sad.
Nobody played a lot of Tales games, actually.
There's actually a Pac-Man belt on one of the characters.
Tales Symphonia.
Oh yeah, that too.
I love that game.
Have yet to play any Tales games, but maybe in the far future, when I actually start collecting those, I will.
Like, it's on the PC. Also, you're gonna need a PS3.
Getting a PS3? I already have a PS3.
Yeah. Oh, then you're well on your way to owning all the Tales games, because crap ton of them are on the PS3.
Yeah,
Most of them are there.
I own a PS3, but I'm also slightly considering getting another PS3, mainly because the PS3 I got is the PS3 Slim, which apparently I did not know about this until way after I bought it.
It sucks.
It's the only PS3 version. Oh no, there's also the PS Super Slim, but it's the one of the latest PS3s that can't play PS2 games. The first two can, but the second one, PS3 version has to have a certain version on it. But if I get the original fat one, then I can play all three PlayStation versions.
Because backwards compatibility became a thing of the past.
Well,
I hate it.
Here's the thing: PlayStation 3 can still all play PlayStation 1 games, which is still stupid. I only think they only did that because PlayStation 2 was still being sold at the time.
I mean, PS5 can play PS4 games for the very same reason.
Yeah.
Also because the
blank.
PS5 and the Xbox Series S and X don't have any freaking games.
Yeah, they have a few games, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, but they're being co-produced, which means they're all not the best quality.
Yep.
I do know that playing
Also
Flying
playing
Rancher
Car
on the
Wash
Xbox is
Simulator.
fun.
Car Wash Simulator. Carl Wash Simulator?
Car Wash.
Oh yeah, that one. Carl Wash Simulator. Heh.
No, I think
Also,
I'm
almost
okay with that.
a 10k points away for. Oh, you're almost there, Luigi? I didn't realize that.
To what?
To 100k to request me a game.
That's what we're doing now.
Mm-hmm. This
Except I
is.
bought it when it was cheaper.
Yeah, I should have when I had the chance, but I didn't. There's a lot of games that I knew I should have bought earlier, but I was trying to save money.
Nick, was I not here last week? I feel like I forgot.
No, you were
something.
not here last week.
Did I pass out, Jamie?
You passed out.
There we go.
So yeah, so what happened last week? Basically, when you left, Chris. Oh my god.
Yeah, you were still in the living room.
Yeah, so when you left, I did just do the living room, but then
Did you buy the gun?
yeah, I did.
How'd that go?
Not bad actually, because I went to the basement. Because like, if you want to know what happened, basically, I went to the living room, and then when you left, I went into the foyer, and then I met the egg people, and then I was just like, oh man, this is really. I can see why they not intended, but I know they intended to use a cup. Like I needed to get a cup from the kitchen in order to break there and get to the basement. However, I spent the last 30 minutes actually attempting to get through that foyer, and I managed to actually get past it.
Yep. There's some frustrating parts. To the
Yeah,
game.
that one, I bought an extra battery, I bought full charge, and I managed to bypass a few things because if I use the socket, it immediately stops everyone from shooting, so I've used that opportunity to get rushing in, and then the battery, when I died, recharged me, and then I went back and I charged, and I went to the basement and I got through that, so I met the big guy, and then from there on, I just been cleaning up the foyer a little bit.
Damn, Nick, you just impressively skipped a lot of plot.
Yeah, I did. I did the basement a little bit. I did the kitchen. I just did the kitchen to see like all of that stuff and reason why the mom is forcing the dad to sleep on the couch. And I was going on.
You've been outside yet?
No, I have not, because the next plot thing I need to do is get that spoon.
Oh yeah, the spoon's always helpful.
Yeah.
The mom's kind of brutal, like roasted the family.
Listen, she's brutal for good reasons, and yes, it's a lot of the husband just spent most of their budget on a Chibi-Robo.
But she also calls her daughter a freak.
Yeah.
She's like, daughter's
James,
a freak.
her daughter wears a frog costume and thinks she's a frog.
To be honest, I think Jamie would do the same if she had a duck costume.
The girl has an unhealthy obsession with frogs, and there are certain times where you do have to step in.
I love her, love her.
Now I'm trying to figure out how to get that spoon.
Is that thing she says every time you talk to her? Is that the Japanese onomatopoeia for ribbit?
Probably.
Carl,
Yeah.
Carl, you're here. What's ribbit in Japanese?
Hero.
Huh?
Jamie's confirming that it's Caro.
Oh. Caro.
So, have you not seen My Hero Academia?
Oh yeah, I have seen a little bit.
Then you know the frog girl does it all the time.
Yeah,
right?
I just forgot about that. It happened 3 times now for some reason.
Like you forgot about the waifus.
I don't have waifus in Hero Academia.
Fair enough.
Alright. Trying to figure out how do you get up there?
Where?
Where the spoon is.
Oh,
I'm just trying to look at this.
I'm trying to remember. There's a freaking maze you gotta go around to get to it, if I remember right.
Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that don't really explain a whole bunch and let the player literally explore.
It's also possible you need to come back in the day.
That's what I was thinking too, because I was just trying to test out some things, because some things you could do at night and some things you can't do. at night.
Yeah, I think you need to come back during the day when the mom has a bunch of stuff open.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
Because she actually opens like shelves and stuff so you can
There's
get
little
some
plugs
things.
on the stove.
Yeah, there's a plug on the stove
There's a plug on the stove?
somewhere.
Oh. Wait, that's not... I can't plug this in.
It's right there.
I can't.
It's a teeny plug.
It's a teeny tiny plug. Oh, I can get up here like this, right.
Like, I'm trying to remember, but it's been many years since I played this game, man.
That's true. Oh yeah, that reminds me, since I'm playing this game, it reminds me of... Wow, how did I get through that? Ooh. Since I'm playing this game, and since it's on the GameCube, Jamie,
Yes.
when are you okay with us playing some Kirby Air Ride together?
Yes.
Yes. That is also one of Chris's obsessions. I will give you a heads up about that.
I'm fine with that. I'm just like, Jamie, you're the one who requested it a long time ago.
True. I think that was all the way back at Stack 8.
How are we supposed to do that, though?
Cloud PC. Cloud PC
You're gonna
helps?
cheat.
Huh?
You're gonna cheat.
I mean, it's the only way to play with everyone all over, and I think a lot of people are doing that, honestly.
I don't care.
I don't really consider it cheating simply because,
Nintendo's stingy.
not so much stingy as they aren't. It's not one of their priorities at the moment.
Listen, Nick's not sponsored. I'm gonna call it as it is.
It's also the fact that I don't consider it too much of a problem, to be honest, because like not only that a lot of people are doing it, and there's a lot of acceptable ways, especially since as we said, Nintendo is that pandemic and all that stuff. I also am okay with it as long as I get the game, kind of thing. It's
You're saying Nintendo is dead?
No, Nintendo is just stingy with it, is what I'm saying.
I own the game.
Yeah,
I could actually.
Yeah, I want to own it personally because I'm the one paying for like the cloud PC and everything, Jamie.
That is fair.
I was gonna say I've owned it in the past, but yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because like to me, because I'm the one who has the cloud PC, I'm the one who's gonna be more so emulating it, kind of thing, on that regard. I think it's more fair for me.
Emulator, by the way.
Huh?
Do you have the emulator, or do you need one?
For Kirby Air Ride specifically.
Just for GameCube.
Oh, I know. I have the GameCube. I've also
the Dolphin.
Yep, I have also tested this out multiple times with multiple people. From Japan.
Mario Party or something.
Yeah, from Japan, Hawaii, Australia, all over the place. So you guys are very good to connect.
We're closer than that.
Yeah. So as long as you guys have decent connection, you guys should be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm paying for good internet, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things Chris insisted on before moving.
Listen, if I'm gonna be on the internet at home, I'm gonna be on the good internet at home.
That's what I'm gonna be doing when I move out. I'm gonna be for sure being like, you know what? Once I move out, I know I'm gonna be probably playing more than what my dad has, and as well as like what my
data limit is.
Well, that and what I had it back in university. It's just
oh my god, university internet.
Yeah,
university internet made me cry.
Made everybody cry.
So yeah, I will be willing to pay that just because streaming is a thing, and also like cloud PC is gonna be a thing.
Nick, you'll finally probably not have that issue during stream. Comcast.
I feel like I'm gonna still get that issue from time to time, but it'll be much less. Ooh.
It should be far less. What's up? Oh, you have the...
Wait,
That's why I told you not to buy the blaster, by the way.
I know.
You could do like a lot of this without those guys.
Yeah, but the blaster's cool. And also there was something in the basement that basically
requires the blaster, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
You talked to the big guy, you said.
Yep. Oh.
You have no idea why he's down there, though.
Why exactly were you fighting?
Why are you fighting these guys? Because some moron made them.
Basically, there was a news that all Chibi-Robos are being attacked by
Aliens.
alien robots. Also 420 bolts. And also, yeah, the story goes is that that big guy was a lovable person, but drained so much energy. And it's also true because they told a backstory about him.
Yeah.
That
Hey, the news updates you with the plot, actually.
haven't got the news.
The news basically starts telling you the plot at some point.
Well, I missed a little bit of the plot for sure. Because I speed ran the game.
Don't speedrun.
I was
Savor your game, Nick.
I was challenging myself to see if I could get past that, is all.
True. Have you gone upstairs yet out of the foyer?
No.
You probably should.
I mean, I have yet to pay for that ladder thingy, but I want the spoon first.
I mean, the spoon's okay.
I can bury my seeds.
True.
God,
Do you know where, though?
Yep.
what's wrong with my bag? But
He needs the seeds for things. Also, they have a dog, and the dog does things.
the dog just makes the bag float in midair.
No,
It's
it's
hanging out
hanging
the
on
counter.
You need to stab it so that the dog can get fed.
Hold up.
I love the infinite amount of soap this toothbrush has.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Also, that it never seems to get dirty.
But that the dad doesn't seem to care that you stole it.
What happens if you shoot the mom?
I think they get pissed off at you.
Can't shoot it off, Jamie.
That's kind of depressing, honestly.
Why are you wasting your battery?
Can't shoot her. I can't shoot her right up the rum.
Nick, I'm gonna be honest, this is early GameCube games. It's pretty obvious what is shootable and what's not.
Yep, I know.
Censorship.
Don't look, kids.
Look at what? Pixels?
Look at me shooting a blaster at the frog's mom.
Listen, kids, I'm gonna 100% be honest with you. If you really want to see something, the internet is your friend.
Awkward taco. Right parental advice.
Please, how hard is it for a kid in the internet to figure itself out?
Ask your little boy.
I don't think he understands some things.
He figured out the cable box faster than I did.
Jimmy, hits the blue button on the thing that turns it on and off.
That's the sadder part, Chris. That's the sadder part.
It's pretty obvious what turns it on and off. Love you, honey.
I think your mom figured out the cable box faster than I did.
This is why Jamie's not good with technology.
Oh, she's a gremlin.
Though what's funny is I've actually figured out the cash register system better at most people at work, and that's the terrifying part.
Yeah, well, I'm responsible for the Amazon boxes, so if you get your shit late, blame me.
That is if you're the one packing my stuff
No, I'm the one controlling your trucks.
from that location.
Dude, I shipped like halfway across the freaking US.
Uh-huh. I don't see anything else open. How do I get that spoon?
Might need a ladder.
Yeah, that's what... yeah, I think I might do need a ladder. Okay. Well, you know what that means, people.
I don't know, go look up a guide.
Nah. We're not gonna be that cheap.
Fair enough.
Yet.
I don't know, that's not how you did Fire Emblem at some point.
No, I never really look up anything. I looked up a walkthrough and a guide how to frickin' play Superman 64 and finish it.
Nick, didn't you have the Prima guide for Fire Emblem?
Yeah, I did. No, not the Primo Guide. The official Nintendo thingy.
Yeah,
I did.
you had the good. You had the good thing.
I just never. I forgot where I placed it, and I never looked at it again.
You could. Helps you tell how characters develop at least.
Mhm.
If ever you want to play a walkthrough too.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think Radiant Dawn was the next thing on our list after you finish Metal Gear.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I haven't actually watched any of those recently. How is that going?
Oh yeah. I've been for now slacking off on the upload. Kyle and I finished recording the entire thing a long time ago.
Oh, so yeah, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. And because he was free, and then we're just I just been slowly uploading it. I got to a point where I'm about done with the snake section.
Playing which one? 2?
Yep. I'm gonna be editing that more often because I am gonna be gone for 2 weekends.
Wait, 2's Guns of the Patriots, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That's the one with the weeb. Or what everybody weeps over.
Yep. Also, how's this dog dirty so fast?
Dude, you're just... Video game logic. The rooms reset every time you enter them.
That doesn't make any sense.
For grind. Otherwise you'd run out of things to do.
Right, Jamie?
But you never met a toddler.
But I was a toddler.
That is her. You walk away for 2 seconds and the room's suddenly completely destroyed to the point of not being able to recognize it.
That's
I
why
don't
you
know
have
how
to
he does
lock. That's why you have to lock certain rooms away from toddlers.
You say
No.
that.
He's tall enough to reach doorknobs.
Oh, easy now?
Yeah.
Doorknobs he will touch.
That's why you need to actually have locks on your doors.
You tell that to the apartment company.
Just duct tape it. It solves everything.
I tell I have to replace the wall.
Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
your place.
Yeah.
Ah. Wait, where's the ladder thingy?
Did you what?
Oh, over there. I'm running out of power, but I can still make it.
Make it a what? Oh, the counter plug. Yeah.
Hmm.
Probably.
I still have enough. As long as I don't climb up like that.
I mean, you gotta remember the game starts you out with 80 points.
Hmm.
You can get to the top of the counter with that.
What'd you say, James?
This is the most bizarre arrangement for handles on the drawer I've ever seen. And I've been to woodshop.
Yep.
How much wood could woodshop chop with? Woodshop with?
I don't know.
Depends on the budget.
James can give the definitive answer.
What?
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck could chuck wood.
All,
Huh?
all of it.
All of it in the
There we
world?
have it. I mean, yeah, basically. If you
Or-
let 'em.
Lord James has spoken people.
That was Void Lord.
I said Lord James, not Void Lord.
James, is that your handle though?
How a woodchuck could chuck all the wood if the woodchuck could chuck wood. That's true, yeah.
See, now you're just giving the answer to the nursery rhyme though.
Yeah, but I want James to answer.
Philosophical
Wait.
debate.
I want James to answer it though.
I'm confused. I thought it was If you put a saw on his little paw, a ton of wood he could.
It depends on where you're from.
That's true.
Colloquialisms. I love it. I hate it. English sucks.
English is a terrible language in a lot of ways.
Yes.
I studied it for 4 years. Yeah, it really is.
Kyle studied it too for 4 years.
Yeah, now he's teaching it and he hates his job. He doesn't hate his job, I think, but
No.
he really likes to complain about it.
Actually, Grace, what was your major? Also, hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
I mean, she's teaching English, that's for sure. Does
Yeah, but I
blood
studied the history of it. Mainly because I took linguistics.
I technically studied the history of English as in the history of...
History sucks.
Yes.
Because it's the French.
Si, senor.
Charlemagne was here.
You
It's
know you just
international
spoke Spanish,
communication.
right?
Huh?
You know you just spoke Spanish, right, Nick?
Yeah, senor.
Alright. Now you're just doing it on purpose.
Si, senorita.
I don't know what to tell you, Nick. I think you'd fail your Spanish test next year.
Muy
Muy guapo.
avocado.
Avocado.
Y.
Why are you... What?
Something about avocados.
What's an international communication focus?
Mm.
I'm asking Grace.
I'm still responding saying,
Grace, tell me things.
Communications major is extremely hard.
True.
International media, broadcast, and journalism. Disgrace.
Yeah, I read. I mean, that's not the worst thing to study. PR. Basically, you'll learn how humans should and could interact with each other.
And they shouldn't act with each other. That's for sure.
Oh my god. That's just history at this point. God,
History.
humans have doomed themselves.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
History minor is
mean,
fun.
but humanity's really not gonna save itself at this rate.
I had a history professor that wore a baby seal shirt whenever he had to give the lecture on ancient Rome.
Baby seal, doot 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 doot. Baby seal, doot doot doot
Oh
doot.
no, it's been particular with two brothers in Rome, known as the Greco brothers.
Greco?
Yeah,
Greco?
they were clubbed to death in the street like baby seals.
Maybe they shouldn't have been in the street like baby seals. Do you ever think of that story?
Oh. Oh.
No, that's not what I studied, but it does apply. It's true. If you studied human interaction on any level, you had to study how they should and should not treat each other.
Doot,
The
doot,
study
doot.
of humans is the study of how bad can one person treat another person. The answer is, we're still finding out.
We're actually still finding out that some civilizations we thought were completely separate are the same, and what we thought was the same was completely different.
I like the Aztecs.
Yeah.
I miss them.
You miss those sacrifices.
Okay, so 1, that's rude.
And 2?
Which era of Aztecs are we talking about?
Oh man.
What modern?
The guys who figured out
what's
what's
for the modern descendants of Aztecs.
the ancient ones that never got a chance to actually see their civilization properly flourish. Because the Spaniards are a bunch of dicks.
But they have been finding out that there's a lot more runes than they thought.
No, that's true.
They've been going through and doing imaging both from the sky as well as using deep penetrating radar to find runes that have been completely stolen outside the jungle. They actually found a neighboring town next to a town they thought was completely gone.
That's cool. Nick, how's your adventure going? I think we all kind of just started talking way over the heads of some of our viewership.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. I was just trying to figure out where to go in the kitchen.
We were talking about college and yeah, some very don't get me started on freaking 400 level college classes in linguistics.
Yeah, I confused some of my coworkers with college stories on how I know so many word calls. And how I terrified a professor once.
How to know if someone didn't go to college? They don't really understand what college is.
I went to college and I still don't understand what college is.
It's freaking studying at 3 in the morning, screaming your head off because you're like, I don't know anything about this subject I'm supposed to know.
Not scream your head. It's either scream your head off or literally die on the floor for 24 hours.
I mean, did you not do both?
Grace did both. I only did the one.
Okay.
I also typed an entire essay in 3 hours.
I typed entire essay, 2 essays in like 2 hours, 1 hour each.
Yeah, but Nick, you weren't an English major. You weren't expected to be doing this every week.
That's true, but I did a lot of my projects almost last minute. And my computer science projects.
Dude, I gave up on a computer science project.
I actually lost track of how many times Janine has found me asleep washing my hands in the bathroom. I was standing up and I'd fallen asleep and washing my hands. I was that tired.
I think my record's at least 30.
Have you been doing that lately, though, Jamie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris will just be like about to coming into the bathroom, about to head off to sleep, and then just see you literally sink on asleep in the bathroom.
Did you know she works till midnight, right?
Yeah.
That does it to a person.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I would.
I chose social life and studying. No sleep, but I enjoyed my courses. I wish I could enjoy all my courses, but I had bad professors in some of them.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were. I'll go into that one day.
I've been lucky. Oh, and it turns out I did have the same professor you studied under for a computer class.
Which one? Which class?
Zoology one.
Huh?
Pelletieri.
What's the class? What's the class name?
I don't know what it would have been for you, but I know the professor who did it.
Can you type the name in the special chat?
She would have gone by Lynn, I think.
I had the one upper level Japanese professor that everybody knew in a different class course.
Yes.
He taught linguistics.
Can you still type the name out, Jamie? Because I can't recall what any of those names right now. My math class sucked, but other than that, I enjoyed it.
You know what sucks? The
What?
amount of hate I have for math and the amount of math my job makes me do.
That's life.
Yeah, that's logistics.
I like math.
I don't know. I applied for promotion, so here's hoping.
And you become the next Jeff Bezos.
We're getting there.
Gonna give myself a promo.
Mm-hmm.
I probably misspelled the name entirely, but yes.
I never did a class with her, I don't think.
Okay. Or maybe the marine algae specialist.
What was that person's name?
Yeah, I don't remember. She was cool though. I attended one of her seminars. It was fantastic. Wait, no, I did take one of her classes. It was for statistics.
I don't remember one of my linguistics professor's names for 400 level, but I did not like her. She was just not great.
I've also noticed different fields will teach the same subject very differently.
True.
Yep.
How a biologist teaches statistics, math is very different how the mathematician would teach statistics.
Yep.
I mean, night and day.
I mean, my personal finance teacher never actually taught his own class. All I did was go to that class and get to hear about his daughters for 3 hours.
Sounds perfect.
I'm like, how is this relevant to my class? He's like, every slide I show you will be on a test. It was never on a test. It was all from the book. I have no idea why I took that class in the end. Besides, my parents were like, listen, you need to learn how personal finance works. Okay, I'll do it in first year. And as much as I probably should have a business degree in this day and age, because that's like the only thing worth getting in college anymore. I
Nowadays.
did not get.
Well, that and
so
computer
seriously.
science now.
What the hell, by the way, is the point of college? Those are the only two things that matter in the universe.
Yep.
I don't.
And you can
It
also
depends.
you can
Depends on how
also
lucky you
learn
are.
all that on YouTube.
Also true.
It also depends on how lucky you are.
Yep. Very lucky. A lot of luck is and connections are required in this day and age.
Yeah, I mean,
So when Chris, when you become the next Jeff Bezos, give me a job.
Did I fucking work my ass off to get promoted?
Family stories. I never had a professor that was like full on family story though.
I did. He told us how he got shot in the face.
What?
What? What'd you say?
I didn't expect this out of the Northwest. I expected it out of the Deep South.
He was from New York.
Again, I expected it out of the Deep South. Not
What?
the fucking North.
What?
He was a taxi driver in New York.
Oh, that makes sense.
Before he was a professor.
Sadly, that makes a lot more sense, and sadly, that is very New York of New York.
That's why he retired from being a taxi driver and became a professor.
Retired. I wouldn't have gone back.
Some people find professoring easier,
Well,
and they get paid a lot.
I mean, you're getting paid more than being a taxi driver.
yeah, he had to retire though because he was going so far off topic from lessons that nobody was passing his classes except people who studied ahead of time, like me.
Was that the summer class you were taking?
No, that was in my community college days.
Oh.
I was very good at independent studies, so I did a lot on my biology degree with the chemistry professor.
Did you not pay attention in chemistry?
I had to take chemistry like 5 times.
The sad truth about the state of America.
Yay, it sucks.
I actually understood chemistry really, really well. None of the professors argued that.
What's a mole?
I couldn't get my symbols right. You have to use very specific notation for a lot of the programs to pick up what you're saying.
That's just the freaking computer program that every college makes you use. That
Yeah, no.
sucks.
The sapling. Ah, yes. Also,
Actually, legitimately, yes.
also, Jamie, did you see the post I posted in special chat not too long ago?
About sapling being a troll? Yeah. I've actually had that legitimate same problem. I had to prove it several times to the professor. That was what was
I have a
happening.
dumb question, but how many people failed their class just due to sapling, you think?
Probably on
times.
average like a couple.
I kid you not, 5 times I've failed because of sapling.
Do you think someone could sue the company at this point?
Probably.
I almost didn't get my degree because of sapling.
It's like, oh, but it's the professor's fault because they don't understand the program. It's like, well, teach them how to use it, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Or tell them, don't use it, just teach your class.
Sapling's bad. I
Sap-
don't know if it's gotten any
Sapling
better,
is
but
the
it's bad.
devil of homework.
Also, the crux of a lazy teacher.
It's also really bad if the chairman of the department hates it too.
So, man, I will always judge a professor by if someone's like, yeah, every time they post something, it's always been on sapling. And it's the same stuff they always post on the sapling every year. So here's all the tests. Here's the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's your lazy teacher. It's like, listen, dude, you know, if you teach a class, the next quarter, someone's going to know these answers to everything. Because guess what? It's on the internet now.
Yeah.
You always have that one student, asshole, who'll figure out what every answer is somehow and then share it on the internet. If you don't change what it is, it's gonna get leaked.
That or you just copy someone else's questions online.
And that's why we have really bad doctors in America.
You know what's funny is that I had a physics class professor that I think he was a bit department head or something like that. And we did the physics class also had online homework and everything, right? However, he was so calling out everyone in class that he basically showed us all the statistics of people's grades and everything kind of thing online, and just be like, you know, it gets really suspicious when people start getting like almost perfect 10s on the homework when in the past they didn't. And they were just
How is
like,
that suspicious?
because in the previous times no one got perfects.
Okay. Maybe you finally got a smart class. I don't know.
Yeah, he was just calling out everyone, just being like, yo, don't keep looking
Stop
online.
sharing.
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe you've changed your answers, sir.
This is what his problem with online homework.
But yeah, it's a problem, and I don't think a lot of teachers really think it through that weren't raised in this era.
It's becoming more and more evident with more classes becoming online classes.
Oh, for sure.
I think teachers who were trained recently who had to do online stuff probably are very well aware of the online intricacies. I think the old teachers who have no idea what a computer is half the time really don't understand how it works.
Ironically enough, I learned
Hey,
more
Mick.
about biology from a teacher that preferred to do hands-on methods than
Yeah, but hands-on method's fine. I'm just referencing if they get lazy enough to start posting everything online without really understanding how online works.
nothing was ever online in that class. All you
That's what I'm saying.
I learned more about how to put it, interacting with people who had no clue about biology and showing them how to do biology stuff, while at the same time learning from them how to communicate how certain formulas matter in the field, or maintaining consistency.
Fair enough.
So, Mick, how you been doing? Just hearing us rant about this type of stuff?
Sorry.
I'm not.
Don't say sorry, Jamie.
That's what I'm here for, man. Rants.
Yeah. That's what a lot
I
of
think
us
everybody
are.
knows that I'm a rant guy.
Yep.
You do, Rand.
Listen. When the world finally impresses me with something worth my time.
It's called Tails
That isn't my son.
or Jamie.
I confuse people.
Listen, Jamie's here to rant for herself.
I mean, it's impressive enough that Jamie.
I can
Is
semi-function
Jamie.
like a human being.
It's sometimes a wonder that Jamie actually functions. Yeah.
It is not meant to be a rude thing. It's just a.
It's Jamie has somehow survived this long on something we don't understand.
Yeah, and it's not not a rude thing. It's just so many allergies. Just won't wonder what happened.
That and also Jamie, how sometimes you don't even understand the simplest of things, like as Chris mentioned. How's the cable box work?
And yet, I could write an essay about photosynthesis that's completely coherent.
Yeah,
And
Jamie scares me.
Also name like 120 different types of birds.
I can.
She can also tell you what a bird is, just not even looking at it.
That's the part that scared my professor. Especially considering it was like, what's this bird? It's a towhee.
Like just by hearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie's weird.
Different bird call. What's this bird? It's the same towhee.
It's the same dumb bird in the bush.
What's this bird? It's the same towhee. Okay, Jamie, how do you know it's the same towhee? There was 3 different calls. Same distance, same... It just changed an octave and went with a different pattern, and it's right there. Points 200 feet in a random bush.
Mm-hmm.
Watches the birds fly away.
That being said, Jamie is also legally blind.
Yep.
Yee.
As
But
long
I
as
could
Chris.
point a bird out in the bush.
Sure, but I have it on my license that I can drive with my glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the one that scared people was the hummingbird over traffic.
Jamie would survive when the apocalypse hits and we gotta live outside. Jamie would be one of those people that people would immediately say that she's gonna die within the first 5 minutes and ends up being the lone survivor from everyone.
No, Jamie dies in the apocalypse because someone forgets she's a pot allergy and she freaking has a stroke because of it.
You think
I
those
was
just,
so
like,
excited.
the
The
zombies
zombie
are just kind of
apocalypse.
hanging out and smoking weed?
That's actually be my
No,
downfall
Someone
right there.
finally
Stoner
finds
zombie.
pot after so long, lights up, kills Jamie, who's the only one keeping them alive, and it's like, well, I guess we're all fucked.
No, it's literally like a bunch of zombies start smells like pot around an entire neighborhood, and it's just like Jamie just walks through, he's like, oh no, and then just falls over and dies.
No, yeah, actually, asthma attack so severe I can't breathe. Yeah, not a fun time.
We just referencing Z Nation now.
Yeah, no, the running joke is my family is out about a bunch of crazy outdoors people. My sister survived 13 hours overnight outside and managed to avoid a bear.
Jamie, your sister was also 3 feet away from people the entire time, somehow.
I know, right? That was the sadder part. That was also the same time my sister's ex and my mom almost broke the sheriff's vehicle.
Mick would already know
Sheriffs?
die from apocalypse.
Yeah, they almost broke the shocks of a sheriff's car.
Doing what?
Seeing Holly coming around the corner while they were in the back of the sheriff's car, and they were hugging each other, jumping up and down. It's like, it's Holly!
She's alive! I didn't kill my daughter.
No, I think the exact words on that one is like, okay, get those 2 out of my vehicle right now.
Alright, get him out.
Get them the F out.
Anyways, Nick, how's your life going?
Not going well.
Did you get the elevator finally?
What elevator?
You're using?
It's called a ladder, not an elevator.
I mean, if you stood in the right spot when you plugged it in.
I mean, yes, but
Also, I love how this one's straight up just like, I'm gonna go straight to that door.
Yeah.
Nick, have you gotten used to those doors yet, or are they still freaking you out?
I'm more to tune out the stuff that's in them. So I don't even pay attention to it anymore.
Fair enough.
So outside of all of our morbid talks about Jamie dying, how's everyone doing?
I think we're talking about apocalypses. Jamie's unfortunate ending.
I'd survive everything else. I know how to craft armor and whatnot, so I'm good.
This is why she's good at D&D.
Oh no, it's because I did heavy fighting before.
She also is good at D&D because she's done it for a while.
That too.
Unlike Borg.
Yeah, Borg does Borg.
First game Borg over here.
Is Borg still alive?
Borg's still alive.
We are not sure how, but yes.
Borg's still alive.
Fidget, on the other hand, almost died multiple times.
Considering the fact Jamie's supposed to be the most experienced, and yet she's the one that's going to be dying more likely than Borg.
So, Borg's alive, not for lack of trying, mind you.
Yeah. I knew what I was getting into. I warned people.
Dude, you broke a door down into a recruit room of zombies after I told you there were zombies in there.
Yes, but
Ooh.
but they were funny.
And then we did the zombie shuffle. It was great.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
At least Jamie got a good laugh of it.
You all got a good laugh out of it, as far as I know.
Yeah, no, I love the fact that there was.
Hell, everyone's like, listen, this fight's not gonna end.
Nature will say, okay, so.
Nobody has a will save, that's all I know.
Oh yeah, no, that was pretty great. It's like, okay, Jamie will make this will save. It's like, what will save?
You don't have will, do you?
No.
She doesn't have the will to even stop dancing.
It was fun.
Nobody had the will to stop dancing that day.
I was just laughing.
Maybe next game, if we continue running something else. If we ever get through Descent into Avernus.
We will. It's just one of those things that, when will it be?
Just like Fire Emblem.
Mm-hmm. They'll go on for 2 years.
I blame the fact that Sundays suck for literally everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, part of my issue with Sunday, my work is at the moment is just they've been deciding to,
Work you into the ground?
yeah. Actually,
Work shortage sucks.
at this point, it's not even a work shortage; it's a training shortage.
Hey, it's kind of work shortage. Nick, what'd you do to the...
I just made him have an orgasm.
did you activate the ladder in front of him? Because he freaks out when you do stuff like that.
Oh. Does that happen? No, I just switched it.
Whenever you do something he's not really expecting, he freaks out about it. Like, that's so cool! Like, programmed.
No, he's not doing anything.
You're not close to him, no.
I'm close enough to his heart.
You can't move the ladder. Yes, you can. Move it to the right place, Nick.
Yep, I will. In a second.
Get the frog rings. Trade them in.
I can't get one in the room for some reason because the ladder's not high enough.
Oh, you need something else specific.
Mm-hmm.
And it's upstairs.
Two of them.
I think you're starting to realize this is a bit of just a collectathon game.
Yep. A modern collectathon game. 6
What
more.
word? How many have you given her? 4?
Yeah.
I think there's only 10 rings in total.
There's one in this living room that I can't get. And I have yet to visit upstairs.
I think there's a hole in the ceiling for it. I don't remember. There's like a lot of progress you have to make before you can get some things.
Somewhere around here. I could go outside fast, as they said, but that would cause the mother to be very upset.
What?
The hole?
The sticker, yeah.
Oh, you're referencing blasting it open.
Yep. They did mention I could do that.
The game makes it very clear you're supposed to do that.
Am I supposed to do it now, or is there another way?
Whenever you get the blaster, you're able to just start accessing areas.
But is there another way other than the blaster?
I think through the kitchen they sometimes open the door.
And that's only sometimes.
I think it's after you break the window and they're basically like, oh, you want it outside? Well, let's just open the door for you.
So I have to break it.
I think so.
Dang. So looking at this. Oh. Oh. Is that a purse? Oh.
Nick, no.
There's an outlet. There's an outlet here.
There's an outlet behind the cabinet.
Jesus.
I think the funniest parts of this game is when you're rushing to not die at an outlet. It's like you know where it is, but you can't die before you get to it.
I will die. My hands are behind my head.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
I'll die with hands behind my head.
Okay. Nick, I have many questions on why you think that.
Si, señorita.
We're all quiet.
I shall talk the Spanish. I make Grace cringe.
Can we make that a reward goal?
What? Talk Spanish as much as I can and then make Grace cringe? Like she has to be in a call all the time.
Next Spanish stream?
Oh, that actually reminds me of something.
And if I have a Nick Spanish stream, every one of us has to speak Spanish except Grace, who's fluent in it.
Is Grace fluish in Spanish?
Fluish? Yes.
I'm awake. That weirdly reminds me of something that happened once.
90% sure I said fluent, but whatever.
No, you said foolish.
I am tired. I've been talking all day too. I had to talk for like 10 hours. I don't know what to tell you.
Grace says
that feeling.
fluish.
That's what I end up doing is just I talk for too long and get incoherent with people. But yes, I remember the one time we broke the linguistics professor.
Grace says that is her mother's tongue.
Are you talking about the year 1 linguistics professor?
No, it was community college days. We had a college professor who spoke over 6 different languages and kept working on one each summer. He would master one by the end of the summer.
Nice. Also, I'm like 90% sure almost everybody at the college knew the linguistics professor somehow.
It was a different professor at the community college I graduated from. But what ended up happening is we were having a karaoke day, and the professor was filling up his coffee mug in the cafeteria diner we had, and someone was like, it's on stage. She's like, okay, this is for my favorite show. I apologize in advance, but this is how you don't karaoke in Japanese.
Yeah.
Ah!
Actually, I didn't think it was that bad. And then the veteran of affairs, and
Someone's like, what the fuck was that dying yak?
no, he actually surprisingly, he was.
Have
person
Kyle
who
teach
was
you how to
veteran
sing.
affairs, and he kind of taps me on the shoulder. And he's like,
Kyle sing.
He's been
"Look at the
singing in
professor."
karaoke. At least he's been missing karaoke.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's been missing karaoke?
As in, like, because of the pandemic, he can't really go to karaoke nights.
No,
Is that an actual Japanese pastime? I thought it was just a meme.
it's not.
It's an actual thing.
It's one of those things that's a meme, but at the same time, it's not.
If you say so. I have no idea what Japanese media portrays as a joke or is actually true anymore.
So Kyle and Grace Rock Band's karaoke stream when?
Who plays Rock Band?
I do. The heck? How do I get this?
Thank you.
Wait. What? Okay, it's a different person technically. Okay.
What?
I
What?
thought it was a really expensive purse.
Might be.
Do you have a purse like that?
No.
Does Jamie even have purses?
No.
I have a see-through backpack.
So that's what I'm thinking is like Jamie's not a purse user in my opinion because I've never seen her use purse.
My grandmother's bought in her purse before.
I occasionally use purses when I can, but I don't always get the opportunity to.
So you're still a backpack user.
Well, it's kind of a semi-purse, semi-backpack thing. It's like a mini backpack purse thing.
Jamie has to carry more than the average purse can handle.
All right, Chris, because you told me to.
Because I told you to.
You broke it.
You really thought someone would freak out about it?
Yeah, someone did. It's a robot.
Yeah, who cares what Telly says, though?
Jamie does.
Listen, that's only for your lawful good. We're chaotic neutral. At best.
I try to be. I'm one of those weird people that tries to do good, but it ends up being the most chaotic fashion possible.
Jamie, you're chaotic good.
Yep, she is. No, we used to do karaoke several weekends per month. Ooh, that's a lot of weekends.
I was gonna say, that's 3/4 of your time. I think I go crazy trying to sing karaoke that much.
I don't think I've ever heard you sing karaoke.
Good.
Oh,
Chris, good. They'll never hear me sing.
sadness.
I had stage fright.
That is fair. That is actually how I became more sociable.
What?
Karaoke.
Yeah. Oh no, at one point in community college, it was considered a club goal to get me to say more than 5 words in a day.
Jamie, I feel like I beaten them all by far.
And now you know how you gave my brother a heart attack.
I mean, we kissed in front of him.
It was a cheek kiss, but it's still
Yeah.
absolutely just caused them to completely.
Nick's like, cooties!
Cooties!
That was my brother's reaction too, was cooties. And a thumbs up.
Nice.
Cooties! Now Chris is infected with Jamie Cooties.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think Cody would ever see me do any real, how to put it, I'm not an overly affectionate person. I'm nice, but not overly affectionate.
Says you.
Nah. Does Jamie agree with this?
I don't know. It's up to her.
Sorry, what?
I tend to disagree. That you're not an overly affectionate person.
I'm affectionate with you.
Yeah.
Only with Chris.
It's true.
Oh yeah, no,
And baby.
baby.
Though he's going to kill someone. That's right.
Yeah, no. Especially with the knife thing.
Especially with the counter thing.
Yeah, no, the counter thing's gonna get someone killed.
Just don't let it be James, otherwise Grace would be very mad and she can't simp for anyone else anymore.
Well, James isn't my son, so he can do whatever the heck he feels like as a grown man.
I meant your son killing James.
My statement still stands.
He's nice with other people, it's just he tries to kill us specifically.
Yeah, he's bored of
I
us.
think I could defend myself against it.
He almost knocked me down because I didn't expect it today.
Yeah, no, he's a bit stronger than he should be. Even the doctor's a little scared.
You know what's funny is that I feel like you guys saying that just makes me think that you're like Mr. Chunkman is one of those kids that just literally air kicks anybody at any time in like cartoon shows and stuff.
More like a flying headbutt, but yes.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
He
Kiss
moves-
didn't figure out how to air kick specifically, but he does kick if you pick him up.
Oh, plus he moves around the furniture. That is almost as heavy as he is.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Yeah, weight is not a concept for him.
Somehow.
James and I will fight the baby.
Trust me, the baby's gonna win.
That is not saying anything against you two, it's just a matter of, he's a wily one.
Oh, Nick, how's the Nickelodeon fighting game?
It's actually kind of fun. I like it. Simple. There's a lot to go about it in order for it to be even better, I'm hoping that future
It's not at the level that Smash Bros. Technically is.
Nope. Definitely not.
It'd be funny. Like, really funny.
What?
Waluigi.
Eh.
The wrong game.
Actually, that would be the best.
Would be.
Now, if only Nickelodeon could convince Nintendo.
Hmm.
Nick, who do you main?
Toph right now.
Toph.
I can see why.
For now. Doesn't mean that I have got used to the other characters yet.
Not Powdered Toast Man?
He's weird.
Wait, that is a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the game.
Why does this make me happy?
Because
I
he's
don't
apparently
know.
from Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Isn't Ren in there?
Yep, Ren and Stimpy are in there.
I technically got banned from watching that show when I was little.
For good reasons. It's horrifying.
It is.
Ren and Stimpy is a very adult show
Yep.
on a kid's network.
Yep. Also, why is Weeds go through into a...
Don't. Have you also not seen Weeds break?
No, I mean, like, why do they go in a trash can? They should go to compost bin.
Because this is 2006.
Those are algae spots. I think algae spots can be scrubbed.
Yes, they can.
Dead frog. Also, Chris, you can play Back for Blood on the Game Pass, by the way.
Is
I
that
know.
a dead frog or is that a toy frog?
Which means I don't have to buy it.
Yeah, and you can play with
Also,
James and
I can play on the Xbox too, because it's cross-compatible, right?
Yep. All you need to do is friend me
James.
or James or any of my other friends who have it.
Can't you just take her to the pond?
I'm just doing algae spots first.
Nick, am I hearing a Back for Blood session tomorrow? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, we could do a Back for Blood session tomorrow. James, are you down for that?
Since, you know, Jamie's not here.
You won't play. You will not play a zombie game with Jamie around.
No, but it means we don't have D&D tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I will be gone because work is.
So I gotta fill that.
me.
I gotta fill that hole in my life somehow. That being said, I do have to go to the family dinner, so I don't know when I'll be back.
Yeah, I mean it'll probably be around normal normal time anyway. To be honest.
True, but I was trying to do it, so we'll figure that out.
Grace sings well too. Kyle comes in super late to say that. Wow, Kyle.
Anyone AFK?
Kyle always goes AFK. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want.
Does he actually watch it, or is he the guy?
That is one thing I'm not good at karaoke. I just enjoy it.
You enjoy
can
people
carry-
singing, is what you're saying.
Oh no, I enjoy singing. It just sounds god awful.
I think you have a lovely voice.
You're also incredibly biased.
Too bad.
I have never heard Jamie sing, so I can't even say anything about that.
I have.
I can carry a tune, but
I got to be a judge for her.
Wait.
That's a very biased judge. I must say.
Well, we weren't dating at the time.
No.
Do you remember it, Jamie?
The karaoke event at that party?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people were surprised I could carry a tune and keep in pitch.
So what are you bad at singing then? What the?
Polka.
Hmm.
I will occasionally randomly go squeaky. I
Oh.
get nervous.
Somebody could program the hitbox perfectly here.
I still don't know what you're expecting from a game from 2006.
I expect solid
You're
gameplay.
standing on an invisible mushroom.
Yeah,
Friendly mushroom.
friendly mushroom.
Nick, did they ever add Hugh Neutron to the game, or is that just another Waluigi meme?
Waluigi meme for now, but I think they are planning on all that stuff at some point. It's just
Did they run out of budget?
no, but it all still depends on how stingy Nickelodeon will be. I hope to God that they're not going to be as stingy as they did with SpongeBob Rehydrated.
You mean the fact that it sucked as a remake?
Yeah, because that was specifically because Nickelodeon was really stingy on a lot of their budget issues.
Didn't they want it just because everyone was speedrunning it all of a sudden? It's like, hey, it's a popular game again. Let's remake it. It's like people are just playing it because it's a fun game to speedrun.
I wouldn't say just because of speedrunning, but there is a.
Felt. Yeah,
But,
go ahead. Sorry.
I wouldn't say just because of speedrunning, because it's also a fan favorite and all this stuff. But also, like, I say that it was very heavily not budgeted well, and I think that's mainly Nickelodeon's side because there's evidence on that. I have heard evidence. Because for one thing, developers claimed that they would cut content within the game, for one thing, when they first were doing it. And they didn't, outside of just putting Patrick's dream, in a sense, in the multiplayer segment that was very bare bones minimum. And then they even wanted Mr. Krabs, who wasn't the original voice actor to voice in the original game, to voice his new lines. And he said that he will only do it if they make have everyone else re-record their lines. However, that was not approved.
Did they use all the old lines?
Yeah, they used all the old lines. Basically, it's literally the same game, just with a updated engine. That's it.
I hate it.
I mean, you could have Sean do it.
Huh?
Have Sean do it. I've overdosed on ketamine and I'm going to die.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Don't, Jamie.
What?
Don't ask. Save yourself the physical trauma. Don't ask.
Oh, it just sounds like a neighbor I had.
But
Don't entertain them. Don't entertain them with this.
but
It's not funny.
but
It's
yeah.
really bad.
Which part, the anaconda in the sewer, or the time I scared a pimp?
What?
No, I'm referencing the SpongeBob on ketamine.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
one, SpongeBob
okay.
Academy. But I heard the pimp part, and I was just like, "What, Jamie?"
Yeah, that happened.
Tell the story.
I'm pretty sure I told it before, they just may not remember.
I don't remember.
I was on my way to a convention with my sister and my ex. We were all dressed up, ready to go, picking up a friend from some of the back roads. And on our way there was this guy in a bright purple suit with a zebra hat and a walking cane yelling up at his very scantily clad lady friend who was throwing things down at him. And he was screaming at her. We were the only car on the road at the time, and so we were driving down the road. I was in my pretty outfit, testing out the hood and whatnot, and he just starts staring at the car, looks back up at his lady friend, and then starts staring at the car again, slack-jawed, just wondering what the hell kind of mushrooms he ate. And, I froze up and just started queen waving at him with my pretty penguin costume as we go down the road. And he just looks terrified as just what is actually happening with his life, and goes back to yelling at his lady friend. And my response is, guys, I think I just scared a pimp.
How Jamie survived to this day, we'll always question.
I've gotten to a point where I could question it, but at the same time, the more I question it, the more confused I get. So at this point, I'm just gonna say, Jamie, you do what you do.
Yeah, no, my life is kind of weird.
It's got me in it though.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you purposely put yourself in it, knowing full well what's gonna happen.
Eh.
I don't know what it is though with my hometown and anacondas being like a family pet for every other person.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Considering it's so cold. Like, but every other person seems to have an anaconda and they get loose from time to time.
Probably heard the song.
That was before the song.
Probably heard the song.
Mommy, there's a guy trying to wrestle a snake out of the sewer. Jamie, I've told you not to. Oh shit, let's go, Jamie.
Yeah, this is why I'm never gonna visit your hometown for without a very specific reason.
Well, Jamie's not there, so.
All the things around it is absolutely pristine and gorgeous and beautiful. Just that specific spot, I don't know.
I will say the only reason, the only time I will ever go to that town is if Jamie agrees to be my tour guide.
Oh.
Don't do that. She got Janine lost.
I almost got Janine killed, technically.
Oh, what?
How did you not know this story?
Okay, I need to show you the picture that will explain it. Possibly explain everything with a single word.
Janine's almost dead. Jamie was responsible somehow. I think that pretty much sums up their friendships some days.
I gotta add Janine at this really quickly.
Just mention Charlie Choker and she'll get it.
Do you still have the one picture, Jamie?
Okay, I don't have the edited picture, but I have the...
If you can find the picture again,
Is it Charlie
I can do it.
Choker or Charlie Choker?
Charlie the Choker.
Not the Choker, Charlie Choker. There's a big difference.
Is there?
Yes.
That really just establishes the same concept of the job.
That.
Jamie, there's no context for that picture in this.
I don't think you need context to understand how that almost resulted in a car accident.
You might want to.
Yeah, that's the picture.
I don't understand that in the slightest how that almost killed Janine.
Okay, to be fair, that particular statue you are seeing there is almost 20 feet tall.
Okay.
And also on a blind corner.
Yes, you don't see it until you're literally next to it. It's just the way the area is. It's extremely overgrown with thick rainforest. So when you go to turn into college, that's the first thing you see. Even if there's a lit sign next to it, that's the first thing you see.
Well, the question is, if it's around a corner, I assume that most people are not speeding around a corner.
We weren't, but it terrified Janine. I wasn't expecting that because I grew up next to that statue.
Wait, are you sure this is Janine we're talking about?
That absolutely terrified her, and she swerved to get away from the statue. And needless to say, Isaac got very confused about what was going on because he was on speaker at the time. All he could hear is, "Oh my God, what is that?" And those eyes, as you hear swerving and screeching tires.
Technically speaking, that isn't your fault, Jamie. That's just the statue.
All I just said is, "And here's Charlie."
Sure, and she also drove them through a graveyard, so, you know.
Yeah, that
Through a
too.
graveyard? What?
Yeah. I was trying to show them my senior project, which was in a very nice park, a beautiful park covered in rainforest, nice thick ravines and bridges, and little waterfalls and ferns and moss everywhere.
Did you say ravine?
Yeah, there's a ravine.
How many bodies?
I
Probably
think they
a good
said
thing to
about
check that.
23.
Aberdeen. Nick, why'd you go back inside?
Because I wanted to
Yeah,
change
no,
the time.
Yeah, pretty much what ended up happening with that is they had to just relocate caskets as they would slide down, but that's another story for another time.
Nick, did you realize you can just change how much time you have in a day by buying it again?
Yep. That's what I just did.
That's why it's so cheap.
But pretty much what happened was I couldn't find the parking spot because it became so overgrown that there was only 2 parking spots on the lower part of the hill, not the original parking spot. So we ended up going into the cemetery by accident.
God.
That was right above it. I think, yeah, no, it's a gorgeous cemetery. It's actually one of the most upkept things in the entire town. It's actually, you could actually see in the entire town from there. It is fantastically gorgeous. If it weren't a cemetery, it would be a lovely park.
A cemetery park. Sounds perfect.
It is. There's actually benches where you could eat there.
Eating at a cemetery, huh?
Well, this
Back to
place was
question.
founded in 1890, so that was a thing.
Yar har! This is a 1890s cemetery.
But yes. That's how I got him, that's how I got everybody incredibly lost, as well as nearly killed us all by accident by trying to show off my college.
Well, it's a good thing that you didn't kill anybody because Chris would be very sad.
I think that was before we started dating.
It was before we started dating.
Well, then you and Chris would have never dated. Gravy boats. Yeah, he's spending too much. He's like a future me.
weird thing to keep an eye out for. Sometimes places will do debit cards, not credit cards, but debit cards. Like Target does a debit card. You could use that to save 5% off some things.
What?
In your place?
Oh, just in general. Target has a lot of video games that you could use the debit card to do extra savings.
I always just use debit card no matter what, for the most part. I don't really like using a credit card.
Yeah, Target has their own debit card thing you can do.
I like how Nick's just learned that he can just hold the plug and that's how he moves anymore.
What?
Like he just always carry the plug now.
I mean, it's like what you told me, it's faster, and it is faster. Where's the dog?
Outside.
Really?
Probably.
Yeah, sorry, I just have a lot of weird stories.
You did open the outside, so... if
Yeah,
he
Jamie,
moves out
you
there-
are a weird person. And I still question to this day how I met you.
Because she hung out in Stack 8.
I hung out in Stack 8. I was part of the moving crew.
I never met you in the moving crew, though. That's the problem.
I complimented your PAX shirt.
Did
And
I?
you got very confused.
What? Huh? I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I don't remember that at all, Jamie.
See, I told you.
I'm a forgettable person if you don't realize I'm there.
Also, the kitchen door was open to the outside, by the way.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
But yeah, no, I think I met half of Stack 8 because I helped move them in.
I remember the moving in part. I remember moving in, how I was kind of screwed on assignment because someone did not took my wording in that I want to help in the early move-in stuff kind of thing. But the kitchen door is not open.
Should have been.
Nope.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, whatever.
I think at some point it opens, but I don't remember when.
Well, either way, but yeah, I was part of the moving crew, and I was like supposed to be like get my own bedroom, like my apartment and all that stuff, like not apartment, dorm room, all set up and everything.
Yeah.
And then when they were like and assigned me and everything, and I was there, and then they realized that, oh, we haven't assigned you properly at all because someone took my messages like, I want to help, I want to be moving in, I want to be moved in early with the moving crew kind of thing. Took it as I just want to move in early and not help out. So I was like,
Oh.
I was like basically like, oh, we don't know where to put you, so we're gonna briefly just assign you somewhere. And I was put on the ridge, and then
I think you were either close to or with Omoto.
Not the
she
ridge.
she was at the ridge, but she didn't. And she and I never met at that time.
I think I got second place in the rock, paper, scissors competition.
I remember that.
What's the pop rock paper scissors competition? What?
Yeah, for the first year there was a rock, paper, scissors competition. And I was second place.
You were?
Uh-huh.
I remember that.
I am surprisingly good at rock, paper, scissors if I'm awake.
Oh, Nick. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna die a lot.
It's also gonna time you out for the night.
You gonna go to bed?
Maybe, but I'm also pointing out that your timer's running out.
Oh yeah. I am.
Which I assume was the point, because you did swap it yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna be like one more night shift, which is gonna be at the night, and then I'm gonna switch it over to Great Ace Attorney. So that was gonna be like one more switcheroo. What? They disappear?
Yeah, and they kind of despawn, but they'll be back if you give us 2 seconds.
So what's the music?
I don't know. They're basically like Harlows. They just respawn when you enter their spawn area.
Well, I have to find them though. Also, by the way, so I met that fortune teller guy or whatever, that roulette guy in the basement. Is it?
Which,
Huh?
which guy?
The guy who basically like, give me money and I'll guess which eye I will open.
Right.
Is there any point to that guy, or is there any chance I can win against that guy?
I think he has an object you need or something at some point.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to face him.
Sounds like an eye for an eye.
He has 3 eyes.
I think someone has to tell you he's cheating at some point though before you can actually beat him.
The problem is that he is obviously cheating. I mean, if he has to open an eye, and if it's his eye, it's basically like he determines which eye he wants to open.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, it's like, which eye do you think I'm gonna open? It's like, well, obviously you're gonna choose the one I'm not gonna choose.
Mm-hmm. So what's the point at that point?
Yeah.
It'd be like an eye for an eye, but I'll give you the wrong eye. All right, so I want to do I'll do a 10-minute timer. And I can't change it once I buy it, right?
I think you can re-enter and re-exit the shack.
Okay. Well, not really.
I'm not sure. I think you may have to suffer through the night with it.
Either way, I was fine with 10. I'm just gonna get some money in the meantime.
You do have to realize that those things spawn a lot more often at night.
What, the little critters?
Yeah.
What are those things called again?
I can't remember.
I'm gonna call them Jamies. No reaction.
I don't think she heard you.
I'm just confused by it.
Oh, so
Like,
she
what are you
did hear
trying
me.
to do?
I'm just trying to process.
So she heard me and is just like doesn't understand why I call them Jamies.
You can't jump.
I wish I can jump.
How? Just getting upstairs takes forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Jamie, I should mention this. So I posted on the special chat a while ago about a person who apparently said a community voted list of top 10 no, not top 10, top list pop best in Nintendo games of all time kind of thing. And I was looking at this list because it was super controversial.
Save
on
the
Twitter.
girl.
Nah, I'm never gonna save her. It's super controversial in many ways. All right, Jamie. Okay, it's like things about this. They have a list from F to A, F to S, right? F being the lowest. They put Shantae at like F or E tier.
For F tier?
F or E tier. Yeah.
That's sad.
It is very sad. They put a lot. It's funny enough. They put almost all the Fire Emblem games all in F tier.
They haven't played
Who
anything.
put this list together?
Someone who's never played.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Here, can I find it really?
I also said that like most of the games were like at the bottom tier.
Yep.
So you assume, and like a lot of series were clumped together, so you assume that like A lot of the ones that were given
guess
bad
they-
ratings were just
Yeah.
Obviously,
Just
he's
had
played
to-
a very specific amount of games and nothing else.
If you put that in like, is zoom them in on like on the Google Chrome website kind of thing, and it's very poor quality, but you can see the box, you can recognize box arts on mini games. Like, let's see.
Yeah, it's all of Super Nintendo and Smash Bros. At S.
So pretty much looks like he's more of a platformer Mario.
They
gamer
say
than-
that this is a community voted, and what's funny, this was put on Twitter, and they knew how bad it was gonna be
Sports.
because they only made it. They locked the replies to only people that they follow.
So yeah, it's gonna be pretty lopsided.
Oh, okay, I see a problem with this list right here.
But also, by the way, it's from left to right to
Yeah.
left. Right to left is basically from least to greatest in each row, kind of thing.
Yeah, they
Considering there's a Pokemon game at the very bottom, and Splatoon 3, which doesn't even exist. There's a lot of games that don't exist yet.
Yep. They
Yeah,
put
Arceus?
Chibi-Robo near the bottom of E.
I hate them.
Arceus hasn't even released, so how could they judge it before they even played it?
Yeah, they have Arceus, the 2 Pokemon remakes that are coming out. They have Mario Golf of all things, which are pretty good. They have the original Mario Kart out there at the bottom.
Give me 1 second, guys. I have to hurry and do something. Chris and Jamie, entertain people, please.
Okay. How do I entertain people?
I don't know, continue hating on this list because it sucks.
Looks like it's more that it was made by a niche gamer.
Yeah, obviously, because they're cooking mama down here. Let's see, what else is terrible on this? Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home, which aren't even games, are on here. There's Metroid, which is pretty good, Kirby's, Mega Man's, Captain Toad, there's Shantae. There's another Shantae, yep. Let's see, what else do we
The
have?
thing that really shocked me is that they put
Oh, they
Link
picked.
to the Past, one of the most iconic Legend of Zelda games for its time, and one of the ones that's actually aged really well into the C tier.
Something called Mitomo down there. Let's see, Kirby, Pokemon, Bayonetta, Pokemon. There's Dr. Mario and Dr. Luigi.
Okay, that's actually, in my opinion, a little bit sacrilegious. The original Dr. Mario was actually really good.
Oh,
Well designed for its time.
there's the Fire Emblem Tokyo Mirage Sessions down there. There's Fire Emblem right there. Another Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games.
Yeah,
Wii
Pokemon
Fit,
Blue.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Pokemon games are really just out there all across the board when they're the fucking same game.
But Pokemon Blue.
It's also that they picked the more popular versions up top. Also, I'm back, but my power surged, which may turn off my GameCube. So
I guess we're
I'm
done.
sorry, are
Yeah.
you okay?
no, it's fine. But we're done with
Luckily that
Chibi-Robo.
saves so frequently.
Yeah, that's why I save so frequently. All I missed progress was just going up the stairs, honestly.
Okay, so these guys have played literally nothing beyond specifically
Mario.
the majority of the mainline Mario games, a shit ton of the Zelda games, and somehow Pokemon Emerald.
Mario 2 for the Americans is not bad per se. How does it go over Wind Waker though?
Yeah, no, that's the problem. A lot of these are just really randomly placed. That doesn't make any of a lick of sense.
Also, they put Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story over the original Superstar Saga, which is really bad.
I mean, I still like the
Calling
story more.
blasphemy.
I like Superstar Saga. It's better than Inside Story because Inside Story is weird.
Which one is where's the Fire Emblem games again?
They're way down there, man.
Are you
Yeah.
sure this list wasn't just to create a horrifying argument of just shenanigans?
You know, I have no idea if it was or not, but it was okay. Here's the problem. Here's the legit problem.
There's a
This one-
shit ton of Metroid games at the very bottom of this list, and it's not at all.
Craig's gonna be
accurate.
mad at that. But no, here's the problem. This was tweeted out on the Twitter of tier listers.
Fire Emblem Warriors. There's Banjo-Kazooie a bunch of times.
Yeah, so this was
played half these games.
Yeah, this was made by tier. This list was this says tweeted out by Tier Maker, the makers of the Tier Makers website, and the tier list for the best Nintendo games of all time ranked by community vote in order from left to right.
I hate them.
I honestly don't think they played a single one of these.
No, I don't. I
Get
really
closer to the
don't.
bottom.
I think these are just more modern people who.
Why
never
is Wii Music at the bottom? That thing fucking rocked.
And half of these they can't judge because they haven't even been released yet.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, only like a handful of them at the bottom, but there.
Yeah, why are they at the
No,
bottom?
Splatoon 3?
Splatoon 3 hasn't come out yet.
Splatoon.
No, that's what I'm saying. Some of these
Splatoon is.
haven't been released.
Yeah, no,
That's-
it's not.
Where's Splatoon 2 and 1, by the way? I didn't even see them on this
One
list.
is up near. One is there. I saw it. It's like maybe like E tier, maybe D tier.
God, I hate these
Oh
people.
yeah, D tier.
Think
But
just
Splatoon
did
2
this
is not there.
Right.
There's a Fire Emblem up in D tier, and they chose the really kind of boring one.
Which one?
It's called Fire Emblem.
Oh, the first
Right
one,
next to Zelda Link's Awakening.
the first one that was released in America.
Or not like that's not Link's Awakening. That's the original Game Boy one.
Oh, wait, that's Link's Awakening.
A Link to the Past.
A Link to the Past.
I'm sorry.
Wait, that's
I'm calling
the SNES
shenanigans
one.
on Link to the Past being so low.
That's the Game Boy one though.
Oh.
Or am I looking at?
I've played the game.
Could be looking at Oracle or Seasons. Actually. Wow. Oh, and then they put the literal remake of Superstar Saga in D tier. Well, Superstar Saga itself's up in C tier, which makes no sense. They're the same game. With retexture.
They don't make any sense with a lot of their picks.
Also, the original Super Mario Brothers up in C, and I'm not really sure it's that good.
No, it doesn't hold well, but it definitely, I would say, better than Super Mario 64.
Also, why is freaking Super Mario Galaxy in the top spot?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm calling shenanigans. I'm not saying that it's not good.
It's very controversial.
I mean, it's a good game, but it's just a Mario clone of Mario.
I like how they also put in Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home on this
Yeah,
list.
what the fuck?
That they're not really games. They're just
Yeah, that's just. They also put Pokemon Go in C, and I'm just like, listen,
Pokemon Go is more of a game still, but
it's an app. Yeah, but where's Pokemon Champions? In that case,
yeah.
I didn't see it on here.
Also, they put Kirby's Air Ride in the F tier, Jamie.
They never played it then.
Hey, no. It's actually as more technical and intricate than Mario Kart. That's why I like it.
Oh man, I see Metroid Prime 4 in F tier. What?
Yeah, Metroid Prime's like way. All the Metroids are like in F tier.
Yeah, I see that.
They
Kyle's
really
listening to
haven't
this.
played
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no, this was like I remember seeing it, and I was just like I had to show it. And I was just like during Superman 64, because obviously there was a lot of ride sections. I was just like, Kyle, why don't you go through this list and why don't you judge it in your own terms just to see how bad it is? And he
Also, I love
he
how
got so upset.
I love how they went out of their way to find all the Bomberman and Mega Man posters and lumped them all together at once. I'm just like, he didn't. Also, they have Fire Emblem Warriors on here twice. I'll give you that.
There is the there's DS and the Switch one.
It's the same game. Come on.
That's the problem. They do. Heck, they do it with Pokemon Red's better than Pokemon Blue, which is still exactly the same game. Well,
Except Virgin exclusives, but what's the point? If that's your big discrepancy on like 300 spots, you need to reevaluate your life.
yeah, there's that. And I was just like, I was like looking through this, And
There's Xenoblade.
that's gonna be fighting words for Justin. But I was looking at this and I was just like, man, it's like, where are the Fire Emblem games? It's like Kyle was like, yeah, put Fire Emblem Path of Radiance in like E tier. It's just like that's a fighting words for Chris.
I haven't even seen freaking Path of Radiance on here.
Path of Radiance is on here. I don't know where it is though.
I haven't seen Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn at all.
Radiant Dawn I don't think is on here at all.
Why?
Because I think it's like Path of Radiance is technically Ike's very first game.
They have Thracia in freaking God damn it, Holy War.
Let's see. They mark. I'm trying to look at this.
They have something with Victini on it. I don't know what Pokemon game that is.
The Metroid Prime Hunters, Pinball. I see.
There's Sacred Stones.
There's Electroplankton.
There's Hyrule Warriors for the DS, which is the exact same as Hyrule Warriors for anything else.
There's Castlevania. There's Hey Pikachu as F-Zero.
There's Birthrights, which I don't know if they've lumped it as just Fates or if it's...
Yeah, I see Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors.
It's on there twice.
Yeah, I think they just put both different versions. Oh, I see Radiant Dawn. It's in F tier next to Kirby's 20th anniversary bundle.
I hate them.
They have never played half these games.
No, they never did.
It's just
I think they've heard about these games and never actually played them.
No, I think that's based on this community. I'm pretty sure these are all like really young people that never touched like a handful of retro games.
God, kill me.
Jamie would be very upset if any of us kill you.
I'm trying to figure out where they put Conquest. Also, they put... Okay, so they have freaking... They have Tokyo Mirage on here twice in 2 different categories.
The Wii U version and the Switch version technically are... The Switch version adds more content, so technically speaking is a different version, like Emerald.
Sure, but it also censored some things.
Yeah, well, that depends on which region you get it from.
Don't buy it in Japan.
Where's Path of Radiance? I know I saw Path of Radiance in here somewhere.
No, I have no idea.
So,
I thought I saw it.
So apparently, Jamie, wait, so left to right.
Whoa, wait. Where the fuck is Kingdom Hearts?
Not on the list.
Why?
So Jamie, according to this list,
Chain of Memories, fools.
Shantae is worse than like Xenoblade Chronicles
Country.
X, Star Fox Zero.
Is that the Zelda for the silly, stupid thing?
Which one?
It's next to Brain Age and E.
it's the Phillips.
I think it's the Phillips.
Why is this list foolishness worthy of 2 podcasts? I don't know. I just wanted Chris and Jamie to just talk about this because
Nick was dealing with a crisis, so I just started ripping into those lists.
Oh, I see Path of Radiance. It's at literally near the top of the F tier list. It is second row. It's like basically
I see it now.
Brain Age is better than Fire Emblem.
These people are not worth my time.
At least you could say Fire Emblem Path of Radiance is better than Chibi-Robo Ziplash. But that's funny because Radiant Dawn is worse than Chibi-Robo Ziplash.
Is Radiant Dawn like near the bottom or something?
No, look down a little bit. It's do you see the Kirby 20th anniversary box?
I see Kirby Air Ride.
Go down 3 rows and then to the right.
Oh, now I see. Why is it so tough? Ah, fuck you. You put below every other Fire Emblem.
You are enjoying the salt.
I am actually very much enjoying Chris's salt. I enjoyed Kyle's salt, and I'm enjoying Chris's salt. I mean, Jamie, you have some salt too, but honestly, you're just more disappointed in the list than anything.
I am disappointed in the fact that they consider themselves Nintendo experts when they can't bother doing their research.
That and haven't even played most of these games. Heck, given I haven't played a good chunk of these games, but I even say a lot of these games don't deserve to be in F tier, E tier, D tier, or even C tier.
Why is Metroid Prime like way down there?
Why is Metroid Prime Trilogy down there? Honestly, I would say that is a pretty good.
Oh, hey, there's Pokemon Ranger.
I will fight
Pokemon
people for not
Ranger
being F tier.
What, Pokemon Ranger? I kind of agree with you there.
Yeah, Pokemon Ranger is not a perfect game, but I consider it more of like a B tier, honestly. It's definitely it's a fun game. It's not perfect, it's simple, but it's not deserving of an F tier.
Wait. Is that Trials of Mana?
Yep, it's all the way down there.
Yep.
Why?
It's apparently worse than Federation Force, I think. I could just sense the Chris not wanting to speak up about
Chris
that.
is done.
Chris is done, absolutely.
So you say it's worse than Federation Force?
Is it left to right? Did they say left to right or right to left?
If it's right to left, I'm gonna kill someone because that's not how this works.
Let's see. Left to right. Oh, in order left to right. Okay, so technically it's better than Federation Force by a little bit.
So it doesn't make me feel better for this list.
But apparently Golden Sun is on this list.
Yeah, I see it down there.
You're kidding. Where is Golden Sun?
Go all the way bottom at the very bottom, Jamie, and go
I
up
showed
3
her
rows.
where it was.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, these people are... Okay, it's official. These people don't know anything.
I haven't played the Lost Ages. Which,
Oh, they have the second one too, right next to it.
Okay.
Dude, Earthbound's down at the bottom. What the fuck?
That's a different version of Earthbound, apparently, because Earthbound, the actual Earthbound that Kyle has, is all the way up at the very bottom of D tier.
Okay, this is the reason for my disappointment in particular for the Golden Sun series being cast so low on this. Golden Sun opened up a whole bunch of mechanics for a bunch of other games. It was very innovative for its time to the point where it actually influenced how you would interact with the environment for this style of game.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
They're also missing a crap ton of games.
I only played the first Golden Sun. I have the rest of the Golden Suns, but I'm planning to play them at my own time, at some point. But I do agree. Golden Sun game, I really enjoyed, and then putting it so low on the list is just like, bro, you're saying those Golden Gun, like those Golden Sun games are worse than Mario vs. Donkey Kong games or the Chibi-Robo Ziplash games.
Or Cooking Mama.
Hey, I've got a dumb question, but at the top of E tier, what is that game? It's just Mario's fucking face.
Mario Run.
Mario Run.
Oh my
It's
god.
literally a tap
Yep.
Android app.
Yep.
Isn't it Sonic Jump, Mario Run?
Yep.
The stupid apps.
Yep.
Also, can I point out that they put the virtual consoles on there?
They put also the Switch Online, NES, and SNES on the E tier list too, which doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense because they're not games specifically.
They're collections that are continually being expanded. Also,
specifically these games.
Also, by the way, they ignore a lot of also classic games like Chrono Trigger on this list. But I even
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, I even freaking see Zelda's Adventure from the CDI Philips game.
Yeah, I pointed that out at some point, and I don't know how the fuck they know about it and how they forgot. They have Battletoads. Everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Earthworm Jim?
I don't think it's on there. Ruby and Sapphire Pinball has to be S tier, bro. Says Kyle. Yeah, I only think they put the CDI games just because of the YouTube poop of memes and stuff like that.
Wait, did they even put the Pokemon Pinball on?
I don't think so.
This list wasn't made to be an actual list. It was made to get a rise out of the Nintendo community.
They're also missing like 3 different Kingdom Hearts games.
They're missing a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing is that here's the funny thing. This is from the Tier Maker's Twitter account, which
Did
like
someone hack them?
Is someone getting a lot of fire on their Twitter account right now?
I don't know. This is from the Tier Maker, apparently Tier Maker official Tier Maker website, a Twitter account. But here's the thing: this Twitter link, this little tweet, was specifically turned off for actual replies, but all their other tweets are fine. And I still see them. I see them retweet certain people's retweeting about their list being garbage. Whoever tweeted that literally knew they were gonna bring the heat with a lot of people.
Oh, there's Banjo-Kazooie at the top of D tier.
It's not so much that they brought the heat, as so much they decided to make a Ghost Pepper enema.
All right, Jamie, go to bed.
I'm sorry to
Also-
have to send you off into such a bad mood because of this tier list.
I am sorry for
Also,
that.
it kills me that the best Fire Emblem game in their mind is Three Houses.
It's a good Fire Emblem game.
It tells you which one was accessible to the most amount of people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad Fire Emblem game, but
Sure, it's not. At the same time, although the Fire Emblem refer to
That it may be an accessibility list.
it is
No.
very much so like what's modern and who played them.
It tells you who watches what streamer on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
What's a popular game among streamers right now.
That's true.
Yeah, Mario Galaxy is a very popular speedrunning category right now.
Is it really? I guess so.
All of those Marios up there are popular, and then you have Smash Bros, and everybody knows fucking Smash Bros.
That is true. Yeah. I think there's Brawl, which I think they just make it. They don't put it up there because it's funny to
Project
make fun.
M.
Well, Project M, and they make fun of it.
What's weird is they have some really obscure Mario and Luigi games.
Did
Really
you know
high
that
up.
Mario Teaches Typing is better than certain classics?
Yeah, is that what that in B tier is?
No.
Next to the new Super Mario Bros.
No. Which one is that?
What is that? It's a Mario. Is that the stupid Mario
Paper Mario.
amusement park game?
You mean Mario Maker 2?
No, the one where he controls a bunch of mini Marios.
Oh, Mario versus Donkey Kong.
Yeah, is that one of those?
From New Super Mario Bros. On B tier, you mean like that's next to Paper Mario?
Is that Paper Mario?
Yeah, that's Paper Mario original.
Oh,
Well,
I thought it was the other one.
Mario Teaches Typing is down at the very bottom of the E tier list, and according to this, if it's left to right for best, that means Mario Teaches Typing is better than Chibi-Robo.
Go to bed and write you're drunk.
Also, what's below Pokemon Emerald, by the way? What Zelda game is that?
What is Pokemon Emerald? Oh wait,
Which
there.
one? Show me,
Oh,
show me.
Breath of the Wild.
No, Breath of the Wild's in B tier.
That's his Breath of the Wild. So
That is a Breath of the Wild, though.
What? Why is it on here twice?
I think that might be the DLC they're trying to do.
Which
What?
they do Switch and they do Wii U.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, the
but
Wii U. Yeah, the Wii U also has a version.
why is it on here?
They do multiple different versions. Like heck,
They didn't put the second freaking Twilight Princess on here.
I don't know, but they do have that 3D World twice on here, and that's both the Switch version and the Wii U version. Which apparently the Wii U version is much better than
Yeah,
the
because you have the
Switch
gamepad
version.
bullshit with it.
Yeah.
Also, Donkey Kong Country 2's up there. I hate it.
That one's hard.
Also, why is Melee so far down by comparison?
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of hate from the Melee community. Hey Skull, what's your news?
Isn't it like the official game to play at a tournament still?
Yeah, no, it is officially still one of the biggest tournament current one. Oh yeah, they have the remake of the first Fire Emblem game on the E tier list. It's less than Let's Go Eevee.
They have Shadow Dragon.
Yeah, they have all. It is from the very bottom of the E tier list. It is 1, 2, 3 above. It's actually, oh, I see Golden Sun up there. And apparently it's worse. It's worse than Let's Go Eevee. But I see other Fire Emblem games there.
Yeah, I know. There are a lot of them in E tier.
I have a crush with Samus, and also playing Fusion. Oh, nice. I still need to play Fusion because I need to stream that at some point. I'm planning to, but not anytime soon right now because I got other things to do first.
Oh, there's Revelations.
Yeah, we were discussing
and
about
then Shadow Dragon, and then the game nobody can even fucking play in this country.
Which one?
The Fire 6 with Roy.
Oh, that one. I mean, there's a fan translation.
It's just, again, fan translation. It's not a legit game. Oh, there's Mario Pinball.
Yep.
Yeah, this is how you can get so on a lot of people.
How's Mario Pinball better than Metroid?
I don't know. Where's Digits, BB? Kyle is in the chat
How
listening.
you get a lot of salt.
Kyle's in the chat having PTSD again.
Yeah, basically we apparently Metroid Fusion is worse than Zelda Adventure according to this list.
There's Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, basically Skull, we're looking at this Twitter tweet I saw on Twitter like last week. Basically saying a community voted tier list of best Nintendo games of all time, which I really don't think was even community voted at all. Honestly, I think just someone made it as a really bad joke.
It's a bad joke.
It's not
It
even
would be
a good...
worse joke.
I think this is like the bottom of like gamer jokes you can ever make, to be honest.
No, Nick. All we have to do is add an S+ tier, stick Fortnite up top.
God.
Yeah.
People like to crap on games just, but I don't know.
Fortnite, it's not that bad, but I do question why it's not on this list if it's on the Switch.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, I'm not gonna say Fortnite's a masterpiece or anything, because I can definitely see, like,
It's a battle royale, and battle royales are a weird niche.
Yeah, I'm gonna show quickly.
Well,
This is
I mean-
basically the tweet. They basically ranked from left to right some of the all-time greats, saying that basically Nintendo Land is the worst game of all the all-time greats of Nintendo. And
So I just realized, is Mario Kart 7 on here twice?
yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, they have the Wii and the DS version.
They look at all these tweets. There's even some games like Metroid Prime 4 that hasn't been released, and they put it on
Metroid Prime 4?
yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is an F tier and hasn't even been released yet, and they ranked it as one of the worst Nintendo greats of all time.
I thought we just got Metroid Prime, the whatever
Trilogy?
one.
Red.
Oh, Dread, Metroid Dread. Yeah, I'm gonna get the special edition whenever that releases. By the way, Skull, never show this to Kraid. He's gonna get super upset by this. I'm just gonna say this right now.
This
Maybe
is, yeah,
this-
this is
Maybe the person who made the list went into the future and played the games, and then came back to warn us so that we don't end up pre-ordering.
want to get my shining pearl and diamond.
Yeah, we've already pre-ordered it, James.
I
you're a bit late.
already pre-ordered it. Which one are you gonna use? Which
Also,
version?
Persona Q and Q2 are not. It doesn't matter. We both pre-ordered the game. We'll swap whoever gets what. Can't remember what I think. I think I chose Diamond.
I'm gonna be picking Pearl because my brother had Diamond before, so.
We'll figure it out. Mostly because I think there's a version exclusive I want, but it doesn't really matter if Jamie can trade it to me.
They put Mario Party 10 higher than like Fire Emblem, Metroid games. Oh my god.
All right, Nick. It is 12:18 here, and it's been a long day for me.
No, it makes sense. They put some of the worst games better than like Shantae and other games. I just honestly really wanted to show you and Jamie this list of how bad it was.
Yeah,
Felt bad.
I'm not trying to be like mean or
I am.
vicious about it. It's just I've been trying to analyze what technical aspects. Is it cultural? Is it
It's just
like
kids voting for their favorite possible game, and some kids have never played a game or they get bullied for it.
Yep.
honestly, this list makes me sad because it means there are just some games that have never been given a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense, yeah.
It's not a list of I'm angry about it, it's like, this actually makes me legitimately sad.
I understand your feeling because I am about the same too with that list.
I'm
so many
fatty.
good games that are just... Even some of the lesser known games, there's
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish they'd remake the Golden Sun series. Because they did actually do a third game for the series.
Yeah, but that was so poorly not received. I think you heard it was decent, but it was so poorly sold that they probably never gonna do another Golden Sun unless they're really confident in it.
I know, which is depressing because there's so much that can be done with that series.
Yep, I agree, Jamie, but we're not gonna be able to get another one, and I hope so we do. So we're switching over to a different game now. Yay!
Alright, good night, Nick.
Alright, good night. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you, Chris, for joining. Night.
Sorry about the salt.
It's fine. It was entertaining at the very least.
I mean, if you got me generating salt, you know there's an issue.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye. Jamie?
I am attempting. Buttons don't do. Buttons don't do, guys.
Here, I'll disconnect you. Bye, Jamie.
Buttons. Bye. There's a...
How you doing, Emoto? Yeah, it ended up what happening at like that point. Not only did my room surge, but I sent Chris and Jamie the whole entire list of a tweet that was so controversial that ended up happening them ranting on for a good 30 minutes. Just FYI, you understand what happened.